Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I am here to give you a quick family or fiance review. This week we have a beautiful couple. Their name is Shai, 24 years old, Troy, 29 years old. Shai is an up and coming singer, Troy is an up and coming actor, and they fell in love and they want to get married. Now, I was watching this episode because I usually watch to kind of see why people would not want to give their blessings and what red flags I see. But I thought this was a really nice couple. I really thought it took me back to when I was 24 years old, falling in love, thinking I want to get married. I thought they were a really cute couple, and I agree with the family. I think you all can make it. It's just a little bit too soon. You need a little bit more therapy to work out a few issues. I'm going to highlight the one issue, the one issue I see, and get to know each other better. I think you two will be a beautiful couple. Let's dive into the episode. I won't hold you long. I took a couple of notes. The first thing I saw is that they got engaged after 6 months of dating, and I believe they moved in together like 3 months before that. Young and in love. That's all I'll say. Like when you're young, you might, I guess you might move in together and, fill it out. Engaged was really fast. If I was a parent, I am a parent and I do have an only son. That's why I see a couple of red flags here. And if he's 19, but when he's 24 and he gets engaged to somebody only after 6 months, I'm going to have some concerns as well. I'm going to have some concerns as well. But let's keep moving. I believe they said a couple of weeks into their dating, he had a baby. Now, obviously, he knew he had a young lady pregnant. They were not together, they were not committed. It's life, that kind of stuff happens. But for me, as a 24-year-old young lady, I wouldn't want the drama of being with someone who just had a baby 2 weeks into our dating. That's just for me. But she says she loves the baby. That baby is a jewel to her. It's like her own baby. He has custody of the baby. So obviously they're raising the baby together. They did not mention the mother. They did not mention why he has sole custody. I'm going to leave that over there. But if it's no drama in the situation, that's not really a red flag for me. Like if she wants to do that, she can do that. Now let's keep going through the episode. Now, oh, they did say she never met the daughter's mother. Again, that's strange to me because as a parent, custody, no custody, I want to know the lady that's raising my child. So that's questions for the daughter's mother. I'm not going to get into that. It's probably something behind that has nothing to do with them as a couple. So I'm gonna move forward. That ain't none of our business. I wrote in my notes they are a young couple. They seem very sweet, very respectful, very open to everything Dr. Tracy is trying to tell them, except for one thing that we will see a little bit further. But let's get into it. So they talk to the family. They want to know what the problems are. The families were like, we never met each other. That's not strange. They've only been dating a year. The families haven't met. That's not strange to me. The twin sister, they're in a singing group. She's upset that she wasn't a part of the engagement. Twin sister, I need you to get over that because not everything in your sister's life has to include you. Now, I would feel a kind of way because my sister, I shouldn't be putting her business in the street, but it ain't that bad. My sister eloped. She didn't want to have a wedding. That's her personal business. I did feel a kind of way because I was like, I would have been there. I would have went to the courthouse with you. You didn't have to have a big to do because I am team too much. Like I had a big team too much wedding. But I would, but we ain't fall out over it. Like I ain't feel no kind of, way longer than a day or two about it. Like, so I understand, but I wouldn't be like, oh, you don't get my blessing because I wasn't at the proposal. The proposal isn't for you. It's for the woman he's proposing to. So when people get caught up in, oh, I wasn't allowed to be a part of the proposal, it's not for you. When your man decides to propose to you, you can include whoever you want to include. But if he just wants the proposal to be between him and his partner, which is your twin sister, get over that. And I wish Dr. Tracy would have said that. Like, that should not have been an issue. But moving on, most of the adults just say they have communication problems. The uncle was like, this some kitty shit. I agree. Some of the things they were arguing about were kind of dumb. But let's get to the main issue of the program. The mother, when they were doing the 5-year plan, broke out, he wants to be a police officer. Did you know? And she's like, what? I don't know nothing about him being no police officer. He's a struggling actor. As far, I ain't gonna say, Angie, don't say struggling. He's an actor for all that I know. And she was like, no, he already took the physical part. He really wanted to do it. Now he got to study for the written part. And she's like, I know nothing about this. And I felt like the mother said it like that because she wanted to one up the future daughter-in-law. Like, I know something you don't know. He don't even tell you all his business. But we're going to get into that a little bit further. Now, as we went through these 5-year plans, they were all off. Neither one of them had the same goal within the 5 years as they were talking. And some of the goals seem sensible. Some of them seem like youthful. I can take over the world. I ain't really think about this. I'm just throwing something on the board goals. And I feel like with time and age and maturity, you will see some of those goals were a little bit off. Like, I think Troy had at the 2-year mark, they were going to do counseling. No, you need to be in counseling now. And I believe they are in counseling now, but you need to stay in counseling and wait till you get married till you work some of this stuff out. Now, let's go ahead and get to the mama thing, because to me, that was the biggest red flag of the episode. And Shai, I think I've been calling you Shay. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. But Shai, I want to tell you, young lady, that mama's boy thing, if he's already showing you this pattern that he tells his mother everything and he leaves you out of it, and he's 29, he's 5 years older than you, you have to check that now, correct it now, because if you let it keep sliding by, that's something that is not gonna go away. I'm telling you from personal experience. That's something that's not going to go away. Like, it's sad to say, but that's probably one of the biggest things in my house. And I let it slide by because I feel like I'm so strong and independent. Sometimes I have the I don't give a fuck attitude, but sometimes it does bother me. Like, it bothers me that my husband will tell his mother everything. And if I want to know something, I gotta eavesdrop on the conversation. Oh, that's going on. Okay, noted. It bothers me. And then sometimes he will tell me, so it's not like it's just a mommy secret, but it does bother me that she gets to know everything first, and you just, oh yeah, this is what's going on. I'm like, shit, I already heard that on the telephone. You ain't gotta tell me. It can be bothersome. It can be. I don't feel like it's something you should marry him over, but I'm just going to tell you like this, young lady, if you don't correct it, if you don't put it in his face now, and mind you, I married my husband older than, he was damn near 40 when we got married, because we got married a little bit older. But so I'm telling you, nip that shit in the bud. And if it's something that's going to bother you, you might want to make that a deal breaker, because if you let him roll over to 30, especially 35, and he ain't changed that, he ain't gonna change it. And the mama and the aunties, I see the manipulation. Now, I don't know if any of them have a man, if any of them, it seemed like the way the auntie broke down, crying over, I just don't want to see nobody get a divorce. It shows me that some of them probably have been married and went through some messy ass divorces. But the way that auntie at the dinner table said, the mama should come first, because she ain't got, and I'm paraphrasing. She ain't said exactly like this, but this was she meant. Your mama old. She ain't got that much longer to live than your girlfriend. So go ahead and cater to your mama. No, that's not how any of this works. You're supposed to cleave to your wife. And I agree with the son. A fiance is like a wife in training. Like, I have to put my family first. This is the woman that's raising your daughter, helping you raise your daughter. You have to put her first. To me, that mom and them aunties were putting emotional manipulation on that son. It gives me, I don't know these people, and I know family or fiance people, some of y'all run across my videos and get in the comments, and y'all don't necessarily check me, but you try to give me the facts. I don't mind you telling me the facts, but from what I can perceive off the TV, it don't seem like the mama got a man. Because to me, if the mama had a man, she wouldn't be in her son's business. And as I was watching this on the TV, I was like, Angie, please don't be like this with your son. Please learn how to let go. Because to me, at 29 years old, he's already fully grown. You should already have cut that cord. Wife, girlfriend, fiance, whoever, best friend in his life, your son should be already over there doing his own thing. He shouldn't have to be running up behind his mama for all his life decisions. But I think that's it. They finally met with Dr. Tracy, and I done went all off my notes, but I feel like that's kind of where we were, because Dr. Tracy tried to check him. It was like, you need, she's supposed to be number one, not your mama. And the girl, they made it, the mother and the aunts were trying to make it seem like she was saying, fuck your mama. Don't tell her nothing. Don't go over there on Sunday for dinner. Don't go over there and watch your favorite movie together. Like, she made it seem like, I don't want you to have nothing to do with your mother. All she said is, I want you to communicate with me equally as you do with your mother. Like, if you want to be a police officer, tell me that information as well, because to me, as a couple, I feel like that's information you should discuss as a couple. Because I understand he has a child and he needs that insurance, maybe a stable salary, but a police officer is a very dangerous job, especially if they're living out there in LA. And that's something you might want to discuss with your family, just to see if she cool with you want to take up that profession. It's not like you saying, I'm about to go to school and be an accountant or an engineer. Like, he's getting ready to enter a dangerous profession, and it is what it is. So I felt like he was wrong off bat that he didn't even talk to the lady he's supposed to be marrying about being a police officer. She might have something against the police. You don't know. It seemed like she didn't, but I felt it was wrong. And I felt like the mama and the aunties was wrong. She just wants you to talk to her. And if you have an issue with that, I done said it 50 million times and I can't say it but one more. Girlfriend, that's something that's not going to change. It's not. You're going to have to deal with it or make it a deal breaker. I feel like y'all could deal with it. I feel like he is young enough to change. He's not in that mindset of a man where he's stuck in his ways. So I feel like they will make it. By the end of the show, they decided they're going to wait an extra year. So they didn't have a blessing ceremony. And at the very end, they said they were waiting an extra 2 years. I think that's the best thing. Because I feel like with more time, they'll get more maturity. They will get more established in their careers, because I believe the girl went off to be a singer, to do a music festival. Good luck with that, because a little bit of singing I heard, I'm sorry for the shade, Shy and Sky, it was a little bit flat. But I don't like when people try to kill people's dreams. Like, you can get better. You could practice your stage presence. So I'm happy that producer didn't try to kill their dreams, because you never know who gonna make it and who gonna break it. So good luck to you all, and good luck to this young family. I hope you all do get married, because I saw the love. I saw the way she clenched his arm. Like, she really loved him and she did not want to lose him, and she really wanted to work shit out. Good luck. And that was the episode. I'm getting ready to go over to my friend Charles Warren channel. I don't think it's going to be live, but we're going to review I know it's not Game of Thrones. I think it's I call it the Dragons. I don't know the name of the show, but it's the Game of the Thrones spinoff, Game of Thrones spinoff, and we're going to record a video over there. Yes, it's 6:30. So look for that later on Charles Warren's channel. And again, I haven't watched Love and Marriage Huntsville yet, but I will get that to you all maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow on my lunch break. I'm 3 episodes behind on Bell Collective, and I'm just not interested. Bell Collective is starting to go down that road of Housewives of Atlanta where I'm just not interested. Like, I started off giving y'all a chance, but I'm over the dirty plates. I'm over your seat at the table. Tambra, I'm over you and your uterus and what you want to do with this man. Greedy, that's fucking everybody, but not emotionally connected. Whatever. Anyway, thank you all for the watch. Please get in the comments and let me know what you thought about this episode of Family of Fiancé or Fiancé. Please like the video. If it's your first time with Kiss My Chicks TV, please go ahead and hit that subscribe. I do have a steady show every Friday night, Ostella, where we talk about all the competition shows. And Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central, is Kitchen Table Talk. Myself, Blissfully Single Being, we go over all the hot topics of the week. I try to get my TV reviews out when I can. Thank you for your patience. I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.